Welcome back, dear viewers, to another heart-stopping story that has sent shockwaves through the world of Korean entertainment. Today, we dive deep into the full video that captured the unforgettable moment Jung Hae and Jung So-min walked down the aisle together, hand in hand, with both families proudly by their side. Yes, you heard that right. The video spread like wildfire across social media, turning into one of the most emotional and talked about scenes of the year. But what really happened in that moment? Why were fans crying tears of joy, and what did it mean for both stars and their families? Let's uncover it all together, and I promise, by the end of this journey, you'll feel like you were right there at the aisle, watching the magic unfold. Imagine this, a grand hall filled with white flowers, soft music echoing through the room, and a hushed anticipation among the guests. Suddenly, the double doors opened, and there they were, Jung Hae and Jung So-min, walking gracefully side by side. Their eyes were glowing, and their steps perfectly in sync, almost as if they had rehearsed this walk all their lives. The camera captured every detail, their clasped hands, the smiles exchanged with family members, and the overwhelming emotion that filled the air. Now, I want to ask you, dear viewers, if you saw your favorite stars walk down the aisle like this, wouldn't your heart skip a beat? The video begins with Jung Hae, dressed in a perfectly tailored black suit, exuding his signature charm. His face held a calm yet emotional expression, one that spoke volumes about the significance of the moment. Beside him, Jung So-min looked breathtaking in a simple yet elegant white gown, not overly flashy but glowing with sophistication. Her smile was gentle, the kind of smile that could melt even the coldest of hearts. Together, they radiated a sense of completeness, as if the universe itself had planned this walk for them. Fans who first saw the video immediately flooded social media with messages like, "Is this real? Did they just get married?" And, "I've been waiting for this moment my whole life." Can you imagine the collective scream of excitement from fans all around the world? It was like a scene straight out of a drama. But this time, it wasn't scripted. It was real, raw, and incredibly powerful. What made the moment even more unforgettable was the presence of both families. Cameras panned to the front row, where their parents sat with pride and teary eyes. Jung Hae-in's mother clasped her hands tightly, visibly emotional, while his father smiled with a calm satisfaction. On the other side, Jung So-min's family radiated warmth and support, their eyes never leaving her as she walked with confidence and grace. You could feel the approval, the joy, and the unity between the two families, something that touched everyone present and those watching online. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. The video wasn't part of a drama or a commercial shoot, as many initially speculated. According to those who were present, it was a private family event, something meant to celebrate the unity and bond between Jung Hae and Jung So-min. Some sources even suggested it was a family blessing ceremony, an intimate gathering where both families officially acknowledged their relationship. What do you think, viewers? Was this a quiet pre-wedding ritual? Or perhaps a symbolic gesture meant to test the waters before an official announcement? Fans were quick to point out the little details that hinted at something deeper. For instance, Jung Hae-in's subtle glance at Jung So-min as they walked. It wasn't just a look, it was filled with unspoken emotions. Similarly, when Jung So-min slightly leaned toward him, the internet exploded with comments like, "That's not acting, that's love. And you can't fake that kind of chemistry." Let's pause for a moment and reflect. How many times have we seen celebrities caught in rumors, only for them to deny or brush it off? But here, this video didn't feel like something staged. It felt authentic. And authenticity is what makes fans believe that there might be more to this story than what meets the eye. Another highlight of the video was the reaction of the guests. When the couple reached the center of the aisle, there was a wave of applause, but not the usual polite clapping. No, this was heartfelt, emotional, and filled with sincerity. Guests were smiling, some even wiping tears, as if they were witnessing the beginning of a new chapter. Fans watching online couldn't help but say, "I feel like I'm part of their family too." And let's not forget the atmosphere. The hall was decorated with pastel tones, white roses, and gentle lighting that made the entire place glow with warmth. It wasn't extravagant or over the top, but it carried an elegance that matched the personalities of Jung Hae-in and Jung So-min perfectly. The simplicity of the setting only amplified the sincerity of the moment, making it even more special. Now, dear viewers, I want to turn to you with a question. If this truly was a symbolic wedding ceremony, what would you want to say to Jung Hae In and Jung So Min? Would you congratulate them wholeheartedly, or would you feel a tinge of surprise that they kept it private all this time? Imagine leaving them a heartfelt message. What would yours say? As the video continued, another beautiful moment unfolded. When they reached the end of the aisle, both families stood up to greet them. There was hugging, laughter, and visible emotion. Jung So Min was seen wiping a tear from her eye while Jung Hae In gently placed his hand on her back as if to comfort her. That small gesture spoke louder than any words. It was a protective, loving act that didn't go unnoticed by fans. Social media reactions kept pouring in. "I can't stop crying. They look so perfect together. This is better than any drama ending I've ever seen. They deserve happiness, and I hope this is the beginning of forever for them." And that brings us to another layer of the story, the possibility of marriage. Some entertainment insiders hinted that this moment might have been a prelude to a bigger announcement. After all, walking down the aisle is no small gesture. It symbolizes commitment, unity, and the blessing of both families. Could it be that Jung Hae In and Jung So Min are preparing for an official wedding? What do you think, viewers? Let's imagine for a moment, if they did announce their marriage, how would the world react? Jung Hae In, known for his gentle yet charismatic image, and Jung So Min, adored for her natural charm and warmth, would instantly become Korea's dream couple. Their marriage would not only unite fans, but also set a new standard for love stories in the entertainment industry. But beyond the public spectacle, what touched fans most was the sincerity of the moment. Watching them walk down the aisle wasn't just about romance. It was about family, acceptance, and the blending of two worlds. In Korean culture, family approval holds immense value, and seeing both sides smiling and supporting the couple was perhaps the biggest blessing of all. Now, let me make this interactive for you. Picture yourself in that hall, sitting among the guests. The music swells, the doors open, and you see Jung Hae In and Jung So Min stepping forward together. What's the first emotion that hits you? Is it excitement, joy, or maybe even disbelief? Close your eyes and imagine it. You can almost hear the applause and feel the love in the air. As the video concluded, fans were left with a sense of longing. They wanted more moments, more clarity, more confirmation. But maybe that's the beauty of it. Sometimes the most powerful stories are the ones left a little unfinished, leaving us to dream and hope. And so, dear viewers, we circle back to the question, was this a private symbolic wedding? Or was it simply a heartfelt family celebration captured on video? Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain. The sight of Jung Hae In and Jung So Min walking down the aisle together will remain etched in the hearts of fans forever. Before I wrap up, let me ask you once more. If you could send a message directly to Jung Hae In and Jung So Min right now, what would it be? Drop your answers in the comments, because this is more than just their story. It's a story we're all a part of. And with that, thank you for staying with me on this emotional journey. Stay tuned, because if there's one thing we've learned from this unforgettable video, it's that love, whether private or public, always finds its way to shine.